Hey everybody, it's Kate and Tracy for video number 3 on the gut-brain connection. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have increased your awareness on how what you think about really can affect your gut. And along those lines, did you know that different organizations post different stats, but they say on average, we have between 12 and 70,000 thoughts a day. Crazy. Even if it's 12, that's still a ton of thoughts that we're all have going through our mind. And science also tells us that we have the propensity to focus on the negative instead of the positive unless we are really training our brain. So if your thought life is negative, toxic, and or just that you're stressed, so that's what your thought life is, you're going to increase the stress hormones in your body by those stressful thoughts. And when you increase the stress hormones in your body, namely adrenaline and cortisol, under stress, physiologically, that pulls all your blood flow away from your intestinal tract and puts it into your extremities. And when that happens, your body's not thinking about digestion. So no wonder a lot of us, when we're under stress, feel it in our gut first. Kate's also going to share a little bit of the physiology around our gut in general.
So I just want you to start thinking about the fact that you actually have two brains, and most people don't realize this. You have one up here, and most of science refers to the gut actually as your second brain. So depending on your size and whether you're male or female, most of us on average have somewhere between 25 and 30 feet of intestines rolled and wrapped up inside your gut. So if you start thinking about that, it might really surprise you that covering all of your intestines, you have over 100 million nerve cells. Most people think of nerve cells as being up here, but actually you have more in your gut than you do in your entire spinal cord. So when you start realizing and kind of wrapping your mind about the physiology of this, I think you can start better understanding the fact that this brain and this brain talk to each other all day long via all kinds of neurotransmitters and hormones and all kinds of things that your body's doing without you obviously knowing it all day. And so when you start thinking about even eating food, your body starts working on it before that fork ever even comes close to your mouth. And I'm going to read, just because I don't remember this right off the bat, but your impact on your mind and your gut is really actually pretty significant. 15% of your pancreatic enzyme secretions and over 50% of many of the gut peptides, all the different things that help your body digest, they're released just by you thinking about food. So when you start really, grasping this and getting a hold of it, I think that you can really start to ask yourself, what's really impacting my health more? Is it the food that I'm eating, or is it the thoughts that I'm thinking? Because like Tracy and I said, we don't want you to eat garbage. I don't eat garbage. She doesn't eat garbage. It does matter what you put into your system, obviously. But when you start to understand the science behind it and the fact that these two talk to each other, then you can really start to get a hold of the fact that the thoughts that I think really do impact how well I digest my food. You can't get around it.
That's why I always say that we have to stop thinking of ourselves as a bank account. We're a biochemistry lab. We respond hormonally to our foods and our thoughts, both. And you might be thinking, wow, great information. Hopefully you're thinking great information. But what do I actually do with this? So I just want to give you some really super simple, practical things that might be kind of like, oh, duh, Tracy, I've already thought of that, but I bet you're not doing it. Is actually take 15 to 20 minutes to eat. Take a deep breath before you eat. And if our thoughts control our body chemistry, are you thankful for your food before you eat it? Are you pausing? What kind of thoughts are you having before you eat? So it could be take a deep breath, actually take a lunch break, get away from your computer. Be grateful for the food that you do have and chew slowly. It couldn't just be as simple as that as step one. It could be starting to have a journal of your thought, writing down some of the thoughts that you're struggling with that aren't positive, and how can you reframe those and start training your brain in a way to start focusing on the positive instead of the negative, because that is a training process. Your brain is naturally not going to do it yourself, but you can train it to. to think more positively. So some of this stuff might seem simple, but I bet you're not doing it. Bet you're not doing it. So start there. Start with some simple things that can make a huge difference. And we will post a book called Forgiveness is a Choice that has helped myself and a lot of my clients walk through forgiveness. Even working on your anger and some of the things that I think are directly emotions that are directly connected to your gut health can make a huge difference for people. So check out that book. And if you were like me many years ago feeling stuck in life, but you want to move forward, maybe coaching's a great thing for you. So check out that great coaching summer coaching sale I have going on. But we wanted to raise your awareness on the gut-brain connection, for one, but two, we also want you to do something about it. Because what's the point of getting in all this information, not doing anything about it? So hopefully some of this stuff helped you rethink what might be going wrong downstairs, honestly. Yeah. We thank you for your time. I thank Kate for helping me out with these segments. And please let us know if you have any follow-up questions in the blog comments. So take care, everybody.